And let's bring in ABC News medical contributor Dr. Todd Ellerin for more on this. Dr. Ellerin, so what's your reaction to the news, first of all?
Well, I think this is really smart. I mean, New York City being the first of its kind in the United States to mandate, these immunity-type passports to enter indoors. I mean, Kara, we know that as cases are rising, as you have the most contagious variant to date, we know that hospitalizations and deaths also follow. In order to keep these things down, to really put a full-court press on the virus, we want to try to stop it from where it's spreading the most, and we know that's indoors. So I really think this is aggressive and a very positive response from the mayor.
All right, so positive response, you say aggressive approach, but really, truly, how much of an impact could this have on actually stopping the spread of the Delta variant? I mean, clearly, Dr. Ellerin, people have got to listen and take action. I mean, we are in the position that we're in because there's been a lot of misinformation out there, and also there's still a lot of people very timid about getting vaccinated.
And hopefully this is really an incentive to do that. We don't want to keep people out of venues and establishments that they want to go to. But let's face it, Kara, this is a public health crisis. It's like saying, I don't want to drive on the right side of the road because the government wants us to. I mean, it's just safety. We don't drive on the left side of the road. It's not something we even think about. Vaccination is so safe, so effective. Even when you look at deaths now compared to 1 year ago, they're down significantly, even with similar amounts of cases, and that's because the vaccines are working. But when you look at the people that are dying from COVID-19, it's mostly the unvaccinated. We have to change that around right now. Steps like this will help.
So I'd love you to personalize this for me, because the other night I interviewed a nurse in the emergency room, and she was talking about the increase in patients that she had with COVID, and she believes everything, of course, is tied to the spread of the Delta variant. She said almost every single one of those patients, doctor, said to her, okay, I want the vaccine. Give me the vaccine. Can I have the vaccine before I leave here? What are you seeing personally as a doctor? Are you seeing the same reaction, that all of a sudden people are having a wake-up call once they enter the hospital?
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, we have someone that's been in our intensive care unit for months, fighting for his life, and there's no question that this person and the family, and friends all wish that he had been vaccinated, and so we want to try to do this before people enter the hospital. It's so easy. The vaccine has been so clearly shown to reduce hospitalizations from COVID-19. We don't want people to just forego that chance of protection, that molecular shield that's helping us. I mean, I urge everyone to roll up their sleeves and get vaccinated. It's the most important thing we can do right now to keep us safe.
So do you think this announcement, what we just heard from Bill de Blasio, will have a bigger impact on vaccinations than some of its incentives we've seen, like cash payments?
I do think that it could. I mean, over the past few weeks, as your story showed, we have seen an increase in vaccination. I think some of these incentives are working, but I do think that this type of step forward is reasonable. Also, I want people to remember that there could be a time when no longer are you being incentivized to get the vaccine, but it actually could cost us something. I don't know when that will happen or if that will happen, but let's face it, it could. So now's the time to get vaccinated. Waiting is not a good idea for anyone.
Todd Ellerin, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.